Hello y'all, and welcome to another Transformer review. Today we are going to be looking at the Battle Squad. Now there is one that I am missing, and he is a SR-71 Blackbird, and I do not have him. But what I do have is two from the Battle Squad Micromaster's 1990s Transformers Micromaster line. Now these come out in 1990, so we're going to be taking a look at the first one. We're going to move him out the way, and we are going to be looking at this little guy right here. This little guy is direct hit, that part, with power punch, the back end. Now these Micromasters combine to form one vehicle, but they're separate robots. The first one we're going to be taking a look at, and we're going to separate them. We're going to put him off in the background. We're going to be taking a look at him, who is direct hit. This is some of the bio on direct hit. Direct hit is a vehicle from the Peter principle as a low-ranking grunt in the Decepticon military. He was a skillful and treacherous warrior, bringing in the kill more often than not. Since his promotion to leader of the Battle Squad, his teammates have discovered that his long-term strategies, well, the problem is that direct hit doesn't have any long-term planning skills to speak of. This falls apart when he is asked to actually plan a mission or a campaign or what have you. So incompetent is he in his new role that news of direct hit's failures have already started to circulate through the Decepticon ranks. Most Decepticons believe that the poor schmuck has been promoted far beyond his actual capabilities. And that is some of the bio on direct hit. To transform direct hit, there's not much to him. You take him, pull up his legs, the front half, bend over to form his feet, and you pull out his head, which I forgot about this. His head that is stuck right now in his, okay. Alright. Well, that's not going to work. We have a headless robot. Colton, go over there and get the little screwdriver off my table so I can pull his head up. No, it's alright. Let it go. Okay. Well, I got to go. Colton has to go get a tool so I can get his head up, because this is G1 and his head is stuck. So I'm going to get it unstuck here in a minute. Anyway, we're going to put him off to the side. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, we're going to roll on, and I'm going to let Colton do this one, who is called Power Punch. And I'm going to take him out the way, and we're going to roll on. This right here is what I have as far as the bio. So I'm going to move out the way. Right there. Yep, Power Punch. Read all that.
Power Punch is the muscle of the battle squad build. Like a truck and packing serious firepower in the form of his armor piercing artillery cannon. Power Punch is direct hits combiner, partner, and best friend. On and off the battlefield, he stoically serves as the battle squad's second in command. It's a role that this disciplined warrior takes very seriously, but his loyalty to direct hit has also blinded him to the simple truth that his old friend is an
His old friend is an imbecile.
Imbecile. Tactic.
Imbecile tactician.
That says tactician.
Big gun with his head. It's alright, let it go. It's alright.
We were getting...
We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but we're getting back to it. Okay, head stay up. Alright, his head's gonna stay up.
Okay.
No, it's not. Okay.
But moving on. Who's been promoted far...
Okay. Alright.
You're going to be very careful with his head.
Yes. Okay. Who has been promoted far out of his depth? To hear Power Punch tell it, however, the root of the battle squad poor performance is that it's everybody else's fault. When things start going wrong, Power Punch is the first to berate his teammates for not following direct hit's brilliant tactics to the letter. Power Punch spends most of his time making sure nobody questions their leader's competence, and that would be direct hit. Okay. Yes.
Did there used to be like a tab here?
Yes, but the tab has wore out, and that's what I just had to correct, because his head wouldn't come up because the tab is worn off because it's so old. But anyway, okay. So what we have here is the other teammate, that is Power Punch of this group. Just pull his legs out, and you're going to stand him up, and his arms are not working right. Well, okay, let's go ahead and see if I can get a close-up of this.
Do you just want me
Okay.
to...
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Okay. This is direct hit. He is put in command of the squads, of the battle squad. The problem with him is that he's pretty much incompetent of actually leading anybody. But, whoops, yep, well, there it goes. But you have Power Punch right here. Power Punch, he always takes up for direct hit. Claims that it's everybody else's problem for not following direct hits plan of attack. And that's what we have as far as these two Micromasters.
And his head didn't go all the way down.
No, his head didn't go all the way down. I had to push it up. I had to undo that screw so this way I can push up the head actually. Let's see here. What else? Okay. We're going to go ahead and transform Power Punch and Direct Hit into their vehicle modes again. And
But before we do that, for articulation, I'm going to use him because if I try to show the articulation on him, his head might go down again. For articulation on both of these, their arms can rotate all the way around.
That one goes back pretty good. It's just...
His is really loose.
His is very old.
And their legs can both go up and down. And his knees, due to the transformation, can only move here, but his knees can move back.
Yes, his legs can move back. Let's see here. His arms will actually stay up a little bit better. And let's see, I did this 2 days ago, and yeah, well, there we go.
But his move, well, his knees move independently, whereas his is just
molded together. Because once again, we're going back to 1990s, and this is all we had as far as transformation, as far as Micromasters. So we're going to transform them back into vehicle mode, so this way we can take a look at them conjoining, because it takes 2 of them to make one vehicle. Now, I'm going to push his head in, take his feet, roll them back on themselves, just like so.
And for him, you just make sure that his arms are straight like this. Then take the what was his legs here and collapse them all the way in. And there you go.
With the big cannon.
And then you just connect them with the peg here into the hole here and here. And you're done.
So you have direct hit and power punch. I almost said counter punch. That wasn't right. Direct hit and power punch. As far as one assault vehicle with a cannon on the back, and the cannon did stay up years ago, but it don't anymore. It just falls down. So anyway, so that is one part of the battle squad unit. And now we're going to put him off in the background. And we will be rolling right up on the next one, who is Meltdown. Meltdown and Half Track. Meltdown and Half Track. Okay. Now we're going to separate them. We're going to pull Half Track off of Meltdown, like so. We're going to put Half Track off in the background. Now, on to Meltdown. This little guy right here. Now, this is some of his bio. Meltdown is always angry, all the time. A barely controlled ball of sheer rage, Meltdown only knows one strategy: to charge in, ram his opponents, then transform to whoop up on them. He regards his violent behavior as a perfectly sensible approach to anger management. Unfortunately for Meltdown, his combiner partner is Half Track. That Half Track right there. Whose job it is to shoot down Autobot aircrafts from afar. Meltdown rarely sticks to his plan, and his recklessness berserker charge frustrates his commander. Direct hit to no end. Sometimes all the pent-up frustration of life just gets to him, to the point where he'll literally blow a gasket and pop one of his cerebral circuits, taking him out of action until he can be repaired. So to sum it up, this guy's crazy. This guy is a loose cannon. Where his partner, Half Track, right here, would rather go ahead and take the time to shoot Autobots out of the air from afar. Where this guy right here, he just charges in and just starts stomping. Now, to transform Meltdown, it's simple. You're going to take him, and you're going to undo the legs, pull them down, around, and over, like so. Then, you take his arms, and fold them out. And there you have the berserker of the bunch, Meltdown. And we're going to put him right there as soon as I can get him to stand. Like so. Okay. Now, his partner, who he joins with, is Half Track. Right here. And we're going to set him up in the background a little. And now get on to Half Track. Half Track is unique compared to the rest of the combiners because he is the only one who can independently separate from any of them and be his own little machine. He doesn't need to be carried or pulled. He can actually separate from his co-companion and do damage on his own. Now, getting off to the bio of Half Track. Half Track as Half-Wit. He's not dumb by any means, though Half Track just loves this job of shooting down Autobot aircrafts, and his vocal processor can't keep up with his enthusiasm. Unlike most other Micromaster combiners, Half-Track can move around under his own power in vehicle mode without having to hook up to another Micromaster. This is probably for the best, as his normal combiner partner on the battle squad is Meltdown, a destructive berserker who'd much rather be fighting up close and personal than picking off airborne targets from afar. So what you have is two separate personalities. He would rather be up close, just pounding away. Well, he'd rather take his time from afar and shoot down what he's aiming at. But his enthusiasm and his overexcitement gets him locked up from time to time. So, transform Half-Track. You're going to take his legs and you're just going to separate them, pull them down. Then you're going to take his arms, pull them down, and you're going to flip the little canopy up. And there you have Half-Track. So, I know it's kind of, whoops, there he goes, he just fell. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to be getting the lighting a little bit better here in a minute. Colton, transform him right quick. Let me see if I can go and get his head out again. That's the only bad thing about this little dude. So, Colton, do you want to add anything to this while I get this?
Add anything?
Yeah, is there anything you want to say about all this? There it is. Right there. There it is. Right there. Now, if I'm right, they did come out with another, and I've seen this, they come out with a new direct hit in stores.
And it's...
Go ahead.
It's from the...
Siege?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, it's from the Siege line.
Even this guy.
Yes, this guy right there. Okay. Now let me see if I can... Ooh, well, it's not going to work. Okay. Get up there. There we go. There we go. Okay. This guy was just released here about a year ago at the most. Direct hit and power punch. Yes, direct hit and power punch. These guys were just released with today's articulation. So, and he does look good. He does look very good. So, but this is 1990s G1 power punch and direct hit and Half-Track, and I forgot the other guy's name, Meltdown. There is another part to this, but I can't find him right now. He is a SR-71 Blackbird. And the story behind them is pretty raunchy, because you have one, I believe, that is trying to take over the battle squad. And as soon as I find him, I will bring an updated version of this. For right now, this is what I have. You have let's see here, get a little bit closer. That's a little bit better. You have nope. Yep. Okay. You have an incompetent leader who has been positioned into a leadership role over the battle squad that he is really unqualified for. And then you have his partner right here who, no matter what he does or says, he's right. And then you have the berserker who's always crazy. Just wants to get in close and fight, just up close. Then you have the opposite of that, who would rather stay his distance and shoot from afar. And with these, we're going to transform them one more time. So this way you can see exactly what we're talking about. You just take his little arms, fold them back, go down, take them down, around, bam, there you go. You have that one. And you take him, flip up his lid, bend his arms back, and then you take the little feet, fold them down. Now with these, and you will conjoin them, tab and hole and tab. But you can also mix match them if you wanted to. So you have that one going into that one, and this one going into this one. So you can even mix match them. But they really don't like that. They'd rather be with their own teammates, co-companions. So, just wanted to show y'all that you can actually separate these and put them on each other to another.
Or mix and match them.
Yes, mix and match. So right there is the bio and a little bit of review on some of the other Micromasters of the Battle Squad. And Colton, if there's anything you want to say, go for it. Pretty much that's all I needed to say.
I think that's about it. So there you have the Micromaster combiner teams.
Right, Battle Squad combiner teams.
Battle squads.
So hey y'all, that's about it. You like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and the little subscribe's a little button right there. Like I said, you can push on it. You know, I know you like it. You gotta like it. I like it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Thanks for watching.